The man opened his head, took out his brain and soaked it in water. He immediately felt drowsy, collapsed on the bed and fell into a deep sleep. Suddenly a little zombie slipped into the room. He grabbed the man's brain and stuffed it into a sack. But his sack was already full of brains, so he shoved the man's brain into his pocket instead, left a mark and flew away. By then Heaven already had a long line, all of them little zombies reporting their collections. When the little zombie finally got off work and went home, he realized he had forgotten to hand over the brain in his pocket. This was a serious mistake. In a panic, he opened his own head and hid the brain inside. Just as he let out a sigh of relief, his brainwaves suddenly activated, and the world before his eyes turned colorful. It was a sight he had never seen before. But then he saw people urinating on the street, robberies happening all around. He was terrified and quickly pulled out the brain. Immediately the fallen passersby turned back into sleeping people. The little zombie kept putting the brain in and taking it out. The blurred line between illusion and reality nearly drove him insane. Finally he decisively threw the brain away and hurried home in a panic. But the colors on his body did not fade. Now he could only see the evil side of everything. The next second he flew out the window. He dug a toilet brush out of a trash heap and frantically scrubbed the inside of his skull. At that moment a restaurant waiter appeared, but in his eyes it was a killer, scaring him into running for his life. Yet no matter where he went, he could never return to the gray world he once knew.